Why I hate staff mugs. I want to be clear, I'm not talking about personal mugs. I have a number of mugs that I drink from that I really like. I've got one that was given to me by my niece. I love it. It says, what does it say on it? I'm happy because you're my uncle. I'm laughing because there's nothing you can do about it. I love that mug, and I often drink out of it, and I drink out of it at work. I have no problem with personal mugs. I do have a problem with a separate set of mugs or of crockery for staff that's different from the mugs and crockery that are used by the patients or the service users or the residents in that residential home. And here's why. If you have staff mugs or staff plates or staff knives and forks, what you are seeing is that the patients or the residents or the service users are unclean, and you will not use the same utensils or the same crockery as them. Well, that is just nasty to begin with. That smacks of an us and them attitude. And in case you were wondering, there is no us and them. There are just people, some of whom have greater problems and difficulties than others. But you're seeing something else. If you are not prepared to use the same mugs or plates or knives and forks as your residents, what you're saying is that you don't clean things properly where you are. You don't rely on the dishwasher or the person who does the washing. You're prepared to accept cups and mugs that other staff have used because you think they're somehow better and less likely to be carrying an infection. And you're also prepared to allow the patients to pass infection amongst themselves. Well, if that's the case, if your hygiene is not good enough in your place, that mugs and plates and knives and forks spread infection, we've got bigger problems in your attitude anyway. But your attitude stinks, frankly. If you are not prepared to use a cup that a resident has drunk from, and you're not prepared to let a resident use a cup that's designated for staff, that's so us and them, so discriminatory. It's just untrue. It's also a problem in infection control. So for both of those reasons, I really object to staff mugs. Tell me in the comments why you disagree if you do. I will be more than happy to have this conversation with anyone who's prepared to support the use of staff mugs.